Olive. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube friends. Thanks so much for coming along with my What I Eat in a Day video. I'm happy to share with you. I am pretty sure if you've ever watched a What I Eat in a Day video, it starts like this. And it starts like this for me as well. I'm going to drink some warm lemon water. I've also got a bit of fresh ginger in my fridge, so I'm going to dunk a couple cubes in there, let it steep up. So I'm just going to sip on this while I check my email and do a couple things around the house. I'm also going to make sure to take my vitamins. Now we're moving on to the good stuff. I've got some coffee here and some steamed soy milk in my little milk frother, which may be my most favorite kitchen appliance. But true to form, I'm also making a really gigantic mess, but totally worth it. Once we've got our coffee going, Olive and I went for a little walk. She is loving this quarantine. I'm pretty sure she's getting a solid 3 walks a day. She's in heaven. Then when we came back, Steve and I decided to make kind of like a little breakfast hash here. I have a bunch of red potatoes that are on the verge in the fridge, so we just shredded them up with this little shredder here right into the pan, got them nice and crispy, and now I'm adding 2 field roast sausages. These are the Italian style. I really like them. Steve loves them too, and they're full of protein. So I've got those browning up, and about a half a container of mushrooms that we still had in our fridge, sauteing them up with some salt and pepper and garlic. Just getting them all nice and crispy. It's awesome because it's just in one pan. So we wrapped up Steve's in a tortilla and made him a burrito. And for me, I wanted to use up this lettuce and these red onions. So I cut up a bunch, piled them high, put the hash on top, and then I made a super simple tahini and lemon dressing, poured it on top. This was so good. I'm gonna have to make this more often. Really simple, really delicious, and really filling. So after breakfast, the weather got really nice out, so Steve and I did a ton of yard work, and I planted a whole bunch of mushroom spores. I am learning about mushrooming, and if you're interested at all in some videos, comment below. I'm so stoked. I can't wait for them to grow. I'm learning so much. It's so exciting. So once we got done working in the yard, I had a snack of apples and grapefruit, pretty healthy, but this is where I start to struggle during quarantine. Once I start snacking, I just want to keep snacking and eat all the stuff that's in my fridge and pantry. So I kept it pretty good. We did split a Pop-Tart here that's accidentally vegan, and I'm not going to beat myself up for it because we're in quarantine and #balance, right? And speaking of balance, I do try to drink as much water as I possibly can. Look at those beautiful sunbeams. It is so nice out. It's totally springtime. I do drink a lot of tea as well. This is just Lipton black tea. I've got a couple favorites that I thought I'd show you as well. This Yogi detox tea, and then I've got an Arbonne detox tea that's super good. They're both caffeine free, so I can drink them at night as like a little treat. I've also been doing these little emergencies probably about every other day in addition to my vitamins to keep up my immune system. And then I love this Greens Balance from Arbonne. I do really love having some kind of green powder because I feel like I can't get all those greens in just from eating alone. So I'll do a scoop of this. Any brand will do, but I tend to like this flavor a little bit more. It has stevia in it, so it makes me feel like I'm having a little bit of a treat. So this doubles as a snack for me as well. And now we are on to dinner. Chef Steve here's helping me out, making some fabulous pizza dinner. He's super excited about it. We have got this canned pizza dough that we discovered is accidentally vegan as well, and it is the perfect vehicle for some veggies and delicious pizza. So we've got our oven preheated to 425, and he's stretching out the dough, and we are going to do a little bit of a his and hers pizza here. It's one of our favorite dinners. We do this probably once a week or so. Super simple. We can use up all the stuff in our fridge. He is so good at it. Moving on to pizza sauce. And then we kind of just split the pizza in half. We could have made way more mushrooms, but for whatever reason, there's like 5. But we're putting some mushrooms on here, and then Steve is going to add his cheese and some cashews. He turned me on to cashews and pizza. It's so awesome. It has nice crunch and there's protein. And then this giant mountain of kale is for me. This is my side. I love baking kale on pizza. It cooks down quite a bit, gets nice and crunchy, and then I get a good amount of greens in. So I'm using up the rest of the onion I had in the fridge, using the rest of the kale, and I'm going to put a bit of garlic and nutritional yeast on top, and it's going to get nice and crispy and delicious. And there we have it. His and hers pizza. This really is a perfect way to use up any vegetables you have in your fridge. And here's Olive, we're checking on her. Usually she's begging, but I think this whole 3 walk a day thing has really helped her out. She's so sleepy and not at all interested in the pizza here. So we're just gonna watch a little bit of Netflix and enjoy our pizza. Thanks so much for watching. That's what I ate in a day. Hope you're staying safe and healthy. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.